welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. We're out here on Lake Huron. The weather's warmed up a little bit, so we've got the Solo. We're going to try doing a bit of a flight here, ice flight with it. So I've already checked hover. I've already done my maintenance checks. Weather's okay. I got about 10 miles of visibility, so I'm going to go ahead and start up the motors, get them spinning, and then I'm going to bring it up, let it set in. I've got the Yi on here. I'm going to just let it set in a minute or two. Kind of come up to temperature. It's in the 30s today, so a lot better temperature-wise today than it has been in the past. So, again, we're going to kind of just take it out over Lake Huron. And I got to take off the old regular glasses to kind of see where I'm going, keep a visual line of sight on it. And I just got to take it out over the lake and see what I see. Let's head up this way and let's check out some of those ice packs maybe. A lot of ice on the lake since we've had this really cold weather. So we're just kind of cruising around. I'd like the Solo for this type of flying. I don't have a lot of money in it, and it's also got good battery life. Check out that ice over there. Let's keep taking it out over that way. And sun's a little bit bright. Let's take it out to that other ice cap over there. And we're coming up on this other ice cap, whatever it is. A little mini iceberg, if you will. And so we're passing over that mini iceberg out there. And we passed over that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around and bring it back down. Just kind of fly it back down, catching the water, kind of keeping it out over the water. Okay, so it's coming back. So nice day out here today. Sun's out, catching some real close water views. And again, just kind of keeping it close above the deck. I don't have my reading glasses on, so it's hard to see the exact altitude, but I am really not too far above the deck. Let's maybe fly down and check out that other ice flow down there. I just want to kind of keep an eye on battery. Still got everything going pretty good here. 75%, so I've got enough to keep it going pretty good. So I need to taper it back in. Check out the sunlight coming in off the water. Sorry if I'm bumping you there with the mic and the glasses a little bit. So I'm going to kind of taper it, yaw it back towards, I think I'm coming back in towards the beach, towards that ice flow. Having a hard time seeing with the glare. I got good line of sight to the copter, but I'm trying to line it up for that ice flow out there. Get that ice flow, then circle back and have it come up the beach. You know, that's a nice thing, just like with the Typhoon, it's got a good size form factor so you can see it. I should be now crossing over that ice thing. Yeah, I crossed over the ice thing. I want to yaw back around. I don't see the ice thing though. Well, maybe that was it. I'm having a hard time seeing the screen, the glare. I think I'm heading back towards it. Yeah, there it is. So I think this is the ice flow. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's the ice flow. So I'm hovering around out there, so let's kind of turn it back in towards me, and we'll bring it back here towards land a little bit. So far, a pretty good flight. And I'm going to knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself, so... Yeah. I'm going to bring it back towards land, Joe. The other way. There you go. just kind of bringing it back in. Been getting the itch to get out and fly, so I haven't flown the Solo in a while. And again, this is what I really bought this for, is this ice flying. Let's see, what I want to try to do is get some of that spray. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm getting the spray in the video. I hope I am. So as it hits the beach, it's splashing up. It's kind of a cool look. I think I'm probably getting it. Again, I'm having a real hard time seeing the screen. And so I don't know if you can see it in the hat cam, so it's just kind of... So I'm just coming up here to the end of the beach, so let's try that run one more time. And we'll take that run one more time. And we just run it down the beach. We're not up there too high. And again, we're just taking it down, hopefully catching some of that spray as it's coming up. Just taking it over. And the Solo seems to do pretty good in the cold, so I really, knock on wood again, not to jinx myself, seems to have been pretty good. So I'm just kind of keeping it going down there. Not too far above the deck. Again, I like getting some of these low views. I know a lot of people have written, no, I'll take it up higher. I really like some of the cinematic effect that I get. It's kind of like just walking down the beach. Now, I know with no gimbal on here, it's a little bit different, but it's not as good as, say, you know, the Mavic or the Spark would be. But, hey, it's fun and it's cheap, especially for this type of weather. Boy, I seem awful close, don't I? But I seem to be a few feet off. Just the optics here. So let's go ahead and take it down. Maybe on my next flight, I'm going to try some cable cam stuff. I don't know. Or I might try some distant stuff. I don't know out there. Have to see. But check out this beach. Or what was the beach. It's now all ice covered. And I'm just kind of trying to track it down. So I'm really hoping I get the splashes. The splashes are way cool. And I got the Yi on here. Not the Yi. Sorry, wrong channel, wrong camera. I've got the Thigh on here, the 4K. So I'm shooting this in 4K. I've got the polarizing filter on. And so far, so good. So again, I've made another run up the beach, and I'm just going to kind of hold it pat here. And she's starting to settle down a little bit. I think I'll give it a little bit of altitude. For some reason, it's dropping. And I still got about 48% battery. So let's do another real quick run out here over the water. We'll just do a quick run out and then run back and we'll call it an episode. I just kind of take it out and just you can see the waves just kind of breaking in. Really nice color on the Thigh. I've been really happy with this camera. So it's just cruising out there. You can see the water, the blue of the water, and just really a nice view. So we're getting out there a little bit. I'm out there about 600 feet or so. So I'm down to about 45%. I don't know if I'll make it. Let's see if I make it out to 1,000. If I make it out to 1,000, I'll bring it back. I want to watch the battery. Battery's still looking pretty good. Yeah, I'll make 1,000. So there I'm at 1,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull straight back. So I'm going to rewind what I did to make it all look like it's going backwards. And so I'm just backing it all the way back in, and so I'll bring it back in for a landing. And we're coming back in. But I think I'm going to need to probably turn it around so I can face it towards me. Whoop. Okay, I'm not facing it the right way towards me, Joe. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Coming into me on the beach. And we're coming in low. Again, flying very nice, very nice. And you can kind of see me on the beach. Whoops, turning it the wrong way again, Joe. There you go. And if we turn it again the right way, we just bring it back around this way. And now we're pointing the right direction. So we're going to bring her in for a landing. I think we're going to be getting pretty low on battery. And so I don't want it to run into me. Look at this guy, man. This is fantastic. Now let's see if I can get it onto that pad without tipping it over. I did another flight where I tipped it over. I'm using the extended legs on here too. And let's see if we get it down. And boom, we did it. Great flight of the Solo on Lake Huron. Beautiful day out here. Got some good video. So hey, let me know what you had for lunch. To me, it was a typical bologna sandwich, you know. So anyways, we'll catch you in the next video, because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make another episode. Cheers.